This is episode 3, The Entanglement. We got myself, Vontell, Gilliard, founder of Modnar, little clothing brand. And then we got the host right here,
Alex.
Come on, bro, Mr. Alex. You know, big dog. Flex your muscles for one time. Let them see what you're working with.
So, all right, you got the introduction from Vontell. So, start off. What is Modnar? For the people that don't know what it is.
Okay, I never like answering this question. It's weird. All right, Modnar is a clothing brand that I started when I was a sophomore in college. I was in Nashville, Tennessee, at Fisk University. I was in the dorms. I just kept on watching the same 6 videos from the hundreds on YouTube, and I was like, man, I'm about to start my own brand. But just like him with the Entanglement, it's not the right time. It's not the right time. I wanted to make a brand with random stuff. I didn't want no logos, no slogans or anything. And I was on, I'm jumping around and shit. I was on FaceTime with the homegirl. I had a chain with a little boy on it. And I was like, I want to put this little boy on a shirt. And then she was like, Little Boy George. So I made a t-shirt, called it Boy George, was selling those. I wanted to turn that into a brand. Boy George is random. I didn't want the brand to be called Boy George. So I was like, I just want to do random stuff. Then I just kept on typing random, random, in Photoshop. Then I flipped it and it said Modnar. And I was like, that's hard. So that's how Modnar came.
Wow.
It's just random backwards.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right. So what inspired you to start up your own clothing brand?
Uncle D, my Uncle Dwight, Edwin, the Hundreds, Anwar Carrots, Nikki Diamonds, seeing all them on Fairfax and stuff. I always wanted to do it since I was in 8th grade. 8th grade is when I first found out about the Hundreds and stuff. So ever since then, I wanted to do it myself. I just never knew how until my uncle showed me.
Yeah, and I actually remember, but I was talking to Mike, Mike,
Yeah.
Asian Mike. I was talking to him about you and just saying, I remember even just from freshman year, maybe even middle school, just you having, coming in, selling chips, selling candy, selling sodas, whatever it was.
Yeah, wow.
And then he came in starting, when you started with what? The Underdogs, right?
Yeah, that was my uncle's
Underdogs.
brand, the Underdogs.
Yeah.
Just came to school, backpack full of T-shirts.
Yeah, I remember that, man.
No schoolwork.
So do you design your own clothing? Or?
Most of it, yes. But this shirt I'm wearing, this is a collab with the Underdogs from my uncle. This is his first shirt that he made, coming back.
Mm-hmm.
And he designed this whole T-shirt. But I was like, hey, we got to do that. That got to be a collab. We got to do it together. And, yeah, so other than this, there's this kid I met on Instagram. He be designing some stuff for me. But he's, in Indonesia, so I can only talk to him at, 9 p.m. type stuff.
How'd that happen? How'd you, meet this person?
On Instagram.
Really?
Yeah, never met him in person or anything, just on Instagram. He's, real cold with, Illustrator and Photoshop. And whenever I can't do something myself, I'll, hit him up and be like, hey, I need this. I want this. This is the look I need. Mm-hmm. He'll be like, PayPal $50. I do that. And my vision's there.
You like designs that come from him?
Yeah.
That's
I've
cool.
never, had to send nothing back and say, nah, that's not what I want. Every time I get something from him, it's, cold.
How do you, say, I don't know too much about this. How do you set that up? So you'll draw something and then tell him, I want something like this? Or how does that work?
Most of the time, yeah. You can, sketch it out, or he had, one design on his page before, and I was like, I like this style. I don't like the design. Mm-hmm. I just like the style and how you got it, laid out. Then he was like, give me 30 minutes. And then literally, it wasn't 30 minutes, probably an hour. Mm-hmm. An hour later, he sent me back some fire shit. Yeah. And it was really cool. And I sold a lot of it. It's tight.
Was building a brand your first choice for a career?
Nah. Like I told you earlier, I was when I was younger, I wanted to play basketball, but I was too short. But then I was like, Lil Bow Wow played basketball. Lil Bow Wow was my favorite rapper. I couldn't go a day without listening to Bow Wow. And then he came out and liked Mike. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to the NBA for real. But I had got kicked out of my mom's house when I was in like 5th grade. She was like, you going to live with your dad? We was living in Vegas. I moved back to Palmdale with my dad. He was like, what sports you like? What you want to play? Because he had just got out of jail and stuff. He was like, what sports you like? You want to play a sport? I was like, yeah, I like basketball. He was like, you don't like football? I was like, I hate football. I can't stand it. He was like, he was like, you got kicked out the house. You on punishment. We finna punish you. Finna sign you up to play football.
Oh.
Ever since then, fell in love with football. I was like, yeah, I like football. I wanted to go to the NFL. Wanted to play for the Cowboys. And then, what was it, 8th grade? I was still playing football. I played football all throughout high school, but that's when I started wanting to do clothes. And then, yeah, I just always said it wasn't the right time, or I was just scared to do it. It wasn't until I got to college. So I was like, man, I got to do this. I got to make something.
So out there in college, you were working on a lot of your brand work? Or?
Yeah, especially my freshman year. I didn't start it, but like I was way out in like Lamoni, Iowa, and it was only me, K-Payne, and Cortez. K-Payne left after the first semester. Then it was just me and Cortez out there. He wasn't really into clothes like that, but every time I was like, hey bro, they got the screen printing workshop like in I forgot the name of the building. But yeah, it would be snowing, all type of stuff. Cortez would walk with me to the screen printing workshop and learn how to like screen print and put the emulsion on the screen and all this stuff, burn the screen and get the designs on there and stuff. He'll learn all that with me just because I wanted to do it. And it was like only me and him. We wasn't really even like, we was cool, but going to Iowa, Cortez like my brother now, and he just, everything I did, he did. He was looking out.
That's cool. But you say he didn't really like it. He didn't really like clothing that much, but he did it for you, pretty much, help you out. That's something, man. So, why is Modnar so important to you?
I don't want a job. I never wanted, I've had one real job since I've like, I guess been living, you could say. 2 jobs. I worked at Tilly's at the mall, but can I cuss a lot? Fuck Tilly's, man. Fuck Tilly's. They sent me a blank schedule my 2nd week and then fired me for no call, no show. Fuck you. So, yeah, I worked at Tilly's in the mall. And I worked at Domino's in Nashville for like 3 years. Hated it. Hated it. And I was finessing all type. Me, Delon, finessing. And Lamont. Selling pizzas and stuff, like pocketing the money type shit. Then after that, I was like $7.25 an hour. I'm working 100 hours in 2 weeks and I only get $700 on a check. I can't do this. When I can go sell fucking 20 t-shirts and get $500 and not have to clock in nowhere, work for myself type shit. And that's what I want to do. I want to work for myself. It's been cool since I graduated too.
Yeah.
I've been straight, living off of it.
That's good. What are some obstacles that you have faced with building up your own brand?
Not making no money.
Not making money?
Yeah. But then whenever I start thinking like it's all about money, that's when I don't get any sales. Like I'll be like, damn, I need money. I won't get no sales. But then when I stop thinking about it, stop thinking about like needing money, all the sales start coming. And then connections and stuff came in. Like I did a collab shirt with one of the designers, the Panda dude. I did a collab shirt with one of his producers. Found him on Instagram too. He actually reached out to me because I sent designers some t-shirts.
Okay.
So then his producer reached out to me and then we made a collab shirt. That was the first time I ever made, was it $1,800 in a night? Like we dropped the shirt at like 5 p.m. by 11:30. It was at $1,800. And that was the craziest like drop I ever had for myself, at least. And then the next week I made $60. So it was like, it just goes up and down. Obstacles is you never know. You try to guess what people are gonna like and you never really know what they're gonna like.
Yeah.
So yeah, I make stuff because I like it, but then you might not like that. So you might not buy it when really it's really like, I don't know. That's how you're supposed to do it though. Do what you like, and if people like it, then you win. And if not, you're still happy.
Yeah, it's true. So Are you involved with any of the clothing brands? I know you talked about doing this collab with Panda.
Yeah. Well, he don't really have a clothing brand. He was just a producer, and I guess he just wanted some extra.
Oh, okay.
He had like designs he wanted to do, and I knew how to do them. So,
Yeah.
but other clothing brands, Erase Projects, I'm involved with them heavily. Shout out to Edwin. That's he's like a big brother to me. It's like my only homie besides Pockets and Rum out here. Erase Project. That's it, really. I got a couple friends that do brands. Shiloh from Vague Vision, Steven from Effulgence. And then, yeah, the other close brands that's around, Hypeland and Wicked Thoughts. I'm not involved with them, but they're just a lot of people that they also inspire me. Because they're like around the same age, doing the same stuff at a higher level type shit.
Yeah.
Erase Project's going up, though.
I think that's what we just went to Japan with, right? With Erase.
Yeah, Erase, they flew me to Japan. Really just to chill. That's how I look at it, because it don't feel like work to me, because I'm making clothes, taking pictures, recording videos. So it's like getting paid to have fun.
But it is work. It's just something you love. So you don't see it like that.
Yeah, I don't see it like that. Like, I was out there staying up until like 4 in the morning, and the time difference was crazy. It was like it's 16 hours ahead, so they in tomorrow over there, but I'm staying up. It's like 4 in the morning with Edwin and my uncle right next to me, Shiloh right next to us. We just designing, listening to music, wake up in the morning, hop on the subway, go to Shibuya, walk around, eating crepes every day type shit. It was like really, we had fun for real.
Sounds like a little movie.
Yeah, it was cool.
Just living out there. That's cool though. Is there anything like that you learned from out there that you think was helpful with you building up your own brand?
Off the bat, I can't really say it, but I don't remember. I guess that's not good to say, huh? I just was there like 2 weeks ago. I don't remember. But everything that I do with Edwin, I note that. Like, I note it in my mind, write it down, because he's one of the smartest guys that I know. So he knows how to run a brand, everything that he does. Like, even with Modnar, if I do something, it got to the point where like he told me stop asking me, because at that point it's not gonna be my brand, because I keep on asking him. So I just note what he does, the type of style, type of schemes that he does in order to like push his brand and get his brand successful. And yeah, I learned a lot from that man. Connections are everything, I can say that.
Yeah. So with starting up your own brand, have you always had support from your family and friends to do it?
Nah, it took me a while to even like share with like my grandma, my mom type stuff what I wanted to do. Because the only reason why I went to school, they don't even know this. The only reason why I went to school was because of them. They wanted me to go to school. Like, I didn't want to go to college. I was the only one out of all my friends that was like, yeah, I don't want to go to college. I don't need college. Because they all want real jobs. I don't want a job. But I went to college for my mom and my grandma to make them happy. Graduated. After, they was like, now you need a job. That's when I finally told them, like, nah, I'm about to sell clothes. Give me, like, I was like, give me 3 years. After 3 years, if I don't do nothing, then with the clothes, I'll go get a job.
Yeah.
Like, my degree not going nowhere, so.
So your degree was separate from what you're like doing. It had nothing to do with your brand, right? Like it doesn't help you with what you're doing right now.
Kind of, yeah. I got a degree in art.
Oh, in art. Oh, okay.
But it was like fine art. So I was out there painting, and if anything, push come to shove, I'll probably just go be like an art teacher type stuff, or like a high school type shit. But shit, we'll see.
But you obviously don't want that. Though.
Don't want that at all.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm trying to get it on my own.
Yeah. So who do you want to say thanks to for, who has supported you, been a mentor for you, or anything like that?
I said thank you to Uncle D, because if he wouldn't have stopped doing the underdogs, I probably wouldn't have made Modnar. Because I made Modnar because he stopped underdogs. If that meant, yeah. I was like pushing his brand, put like all the homies at my school. I have pictures from high school, me and all the homies wearing the underdog tees, because I was there like, hey, cop this, you need this. But he stopped, So yeah, shout out to Uncle D, Edwin for. It's crazy. Like we met each other in the mall, and I was wearing the Underdogs hoodie, and he was like, "Wow, I seen that online. That's tight." And I was like, "That's my uncle's brand."
Mm.
Linked them up. Ever since then, me and Edwin been like this. That's like really my dog. Shout out to Fig, Lamont, Cortez, DJ, K Payne, everybody that just I don't know. I guess those are the only people that really believed in me. You could say. Like when
Yeah.
I said I want to do this, Fig was like, when I want to make clothes. Fig was the first person like, shit, let's do it. And he was like, I'll help you push it. Like my cousin Mike, he's in the Bay. All his homies, all his circle of people, they cop Modnar because he fucks with it, and yeah, he be putting money behind it sometimes. Not even like he won't even ask me. He'll just be like, "Here, bro, make some shirts or some type shit," and it's just dope. Like people really fuck with me.
No, that's cool, bro. Yeah, I mean, I remember Underdogs. The whole block was wearing it.
Yeah,
It was when Juan, Jalen,
yeah,
everybody was wearing the shirts. I had a shirt. Mike had a shirt. Yeah, so I mean, the thing with you is like I see like you don't stop, bro. You know, like you have one brand you're helping, you find another one. Like it's a big reason I wanted you on here is if you're consistent with it, you know, and you find something else. So it's like I don't know, it's just something that has always been attached to me about like Vontell was like, oh, Vontell, he's a business guy, man. Like I said, even when it started from selling chips or candy, anything, like bro, you just like, hey, bro, you want this? Trust me, you want this. Yeah.
it's crazy.
But so that was pretty much it for today. Wrapping up episode 3. So I want to say thank you to Vontell for being on here and talking about Modnar and inspiring anyone who's trying to start up their own brand. So if anyone out there is trying to do the same thing and wants to be on the Entanglement or just featured on there, connect and network with others, hit us up on the Entanglement. Again, as always, the IG handles will be below for Vontell. For the Entanglement as well, I want to say thank you to Elias and to Aniceto for helping set up today. And that's pretty much it today. And I think you had a few things you wanted to say.
Yeah, I need the cards, bro.
You need the cards?
I need the cards. I'm host number 2. We gonna come in real smooth, real clean. All right, it's episode 3.1. Vontell is hosting, and we got my first guest, Alex. Welcome to the Entanglement Junior. So, I know you probably answered this question multiple times, but what was one of your biggest inspirations with starting the Entanglement?
My biggest inspiration? I think if I would have to say, it wouldn't necessarily be a person, but it's more of just like situations that's happened throughout my life, and without getting, I guess, too personal, a big part of it was just feeling like many of the goals and dreams that I wanted to do weren't supported by even the people that I thought should support me. So even just like family, you tend to think family are the ones supposed to support you in everything you do, you know? And I love my family, and I thank them for everything they've done for me. But there's many things that say, well, at one point where I wanted to be a professional athlete, you know, things like that. And you don't have the support, and you train so hard for those kind of things, and it just doesn't happen. Or even just you want to go volunteer or do things that don't necessarily make money, you know? When it doesn't make money, a lot of people think it doesn't make sense, straight up, you know? And you hear that all the time, bro, in songs and just out there with whoever you want. But, you know, sometimes I like to believe that it's not just about money, man. It's not just about ourselves, and also about like helping other people and inspiring other people. And maybe you might inspire them to chase a certain career path, and then they make money, you know? They do what they have to do. Like I have my own stuff. I went to school. I right now I'm working as a software developer. Like that's what I do, you know? And I love coding. I love programming. Like, can I say like that's my whole life, and you know I'm super happy with what I'm doing? No, it's not. And that's where I got to that point in my life where I said, what is that thing I want to do? What is that one thing that's gonna bring more meaning into my life? And to me, it was just about helping others and inspiring others. And then I thought, you know, I don't want it to just be about me. I know there's so many other talented and inspiring people out there who work hard every day in what they do and can help other people out, and kind people and positive people. And I found so many, even just on the Entanglement, have already hit me up and saying, hey, I want to be a part of this. You know, again, like I said, like Elias, Aniceto, even Gio letting us, you know, set up here as well. Like just so many people that I've had contact me, and I know that there are so many good people out there willing to inspire others as well.
That was kind of strong.
Yeah.
I felt that in my, like,
Your heart?
I felt that, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Oh, I didn't see that, man. Got you.
Like strong. Okay. All right, so question number 2. What you been eating these days, bro?
What I've been eating?
You be meal prepping?
No, I don't meal prep. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't meal prep.
What you eat, bro? Monday morning.
Monday
What
morning.
is Alex gonna eat throughout the day?
Every single morning, bro, I eat eggs. Every single morning.
How many?
It's either gonna be at least 3 to 4 eggs. 3 or 4 eggs with sausage or ham or tomatoes or whatever it is, bro. Just every single morning I eat eggs. But
What you
I
eat
don't
this
meal
morning?
prep. Eggs.
Eggs.
I went to Tom's today, actually.
All right.
Yeah.
I went to Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A for breakfast?
Yeah.
I've never been to Chick-fil-A
Bust
for
down.
breakfast.
Bust down. All right, so what's your car looking like? What you driving, bro?
I'm driving, well, right now I'm actually driving my mom's car, but my car's at the house. It's like an 04 Beamer.
Go for a Beamer. I see why it's at the house.
No, it's,
You gotta put that 91 in it?
bro, yeah, but nah, it's I need to fix the brakes. That's
Oh,
all.
okay.
Yeah.
Thought the gas like $5 a gallon. Yeah, I'm getting off the subject right now. Entanglement 3.1. You know, you ain't never gonna have another host as good as me, besides my man right here. We gonna sign out, you know, do all that. Boom, signed it. Don't rewind it. Oh, make sure you like, subscribe, and tell all your friends to watch the video. Thank you, Alex. Thank you.
Got it, bro.
Thank you guys as well. And yeah.